All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Awashai, Barakatah Yahweh, and Barakatah Awashai. Yahweh, that's the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai, that's the name of His beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That is their real names. That's how you say it in the Paleo Hebrew. And Daban said, Apostles of the Great Millstone, starting with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramblab, and Apostle Kyle down. And peace and mercy to the election out there, man. Hey, man, real double honors to the apostles, man. Our leaders are the leaders set up by the God of the heavens and the earth, and they are beautiful. You know, they're coming down on us right now to get to get us straight. You know, and it's the time to tighten up, not lighten up, as you will hear the brother out here, the head brother Martazaka say out here. But look, check this out. You got this guy. Apostle Gino Jennings. Come on, man. But he got a video, you know, basically addressing the Hebrew Israelites, Esau, pigs, and eating meats. Where he says it's cool to eat pork, man. This guy right here, man. It's cool to eat pork in his page, man. But look, when I found this book a minute ago, I used to be in and out the library all the time, man. But I found this book. They used to just have free books people would donate. So I found this book called Dividing Health and Natural Health. God's Plan for Extending Your Life. Don W. Cubison, right? Now in this book, they got something beautiful, man. They got something beautiful. Let me turn it to him. Alright? Let me turn it to him. The book is kind of, I got to be real careful. The book is fucking falling apart. The spine didn't fell out. But when you jump to page 33, right? And she got something beautiful written in here. Let's go through it. It's this paragraph starts with the title Ham and Eggs. Let's see what she said concerning it. Or rather he or she. For some strange reason, the American breakfast scene became a menu of ham and eggs, bacon and eggs, sausage and eggs, etc. Entering a restaurant, we often just pick up a menu and order what other Americans order. Hardly ever do we seriously consider where the food was before we ate it. Before slaughter, that delicious ham could have been eating dead rats in a slop bucket. And we know that, I'm right here where you see my finger. We know that pigs eat anything. They're garbage disposal of the earth, just like a shrimp is a garbage disposal of the earth. All right, and just like maggots are the garbage disposals of the earth. It says we have mistakenly been led to believe that the New Testament pork is somehow different than the Old Testament pork. They go on to say that we mistakenly believe that somehow the New Testament pork just changed from the Old Testament pork, man. The death of Yahushua on the cross, it says Jesus, but his name is Yahushua, man. Do some research. Pray to the Lord that he give you his name, his real name. It says, the death of Yahushua on the cross did not change the chemical compound of the pig. The natural laws of health have not changed since they were instituted. The Most High ain't changed the DNA of a pig. The scriptures say in Malachi 3 and 6, I am the Lord, I change not. All right. Let's go on what the second paragraph says. Even if pork were not mentioned in the Leviticus 11 as an unclean, science has made, as an unclean food, science have made some astounding discoveries. Barry Lanes, in his book, The Cancer Cure That Worked, quotes O.C. Garner, a Canadian cancer researcher whose specialty was blood. Groner wrote that the blood of a person who ate pork was the same as a cancer patient for 8 to 9 hours after eating. He said this guy who was a researcher, and he wrote He wrote a book called The Cancer Cure That Worked. It's quoted in his book that people who ate pork, blood type was that of 8 to 9 hours. The people who ate pork, Slakia, blood type was that of a cancer patient for 8 to 9 hours after eating the pork, man. He said a meal which features pork will produce a blood picture indistinguishable from the cancer, that of cancer, man. It says, though of course normally appears after 8 or 9 hours, man. So this person said it, man. He brought it out. A person who did research. It says, Reader's Digest carried an article by Dr. Lerod Gosselberg, don't really give a damn, in which he wrote, in the pork we Americans eat, there too often lurk myriads of baffling and sinister parasites. The pork that we eating is full of parasites. It's a pig. The Most High got a pork full of parasites because of the job of a pork or a pig. All right? So when you eat it, parasites come out. And they got a video on YouTube showing people putting Coca-Cola on pork and waiting like 2 hours, and you see the parasites start coming out, man. It says they are minute spiral worms, which scientists call Trichinella spiralis. So the parasite in pork is called that's fucking nasty. Spiral worms, minute spiral worms, small spiral looking worms. That's called Trichinella spiralis. All up in your body when you eat that pork, and your blood type is that of a cancer patient for 8 to 9 hours. He concludes that even a mouthful could cripple or condemn a victim to a lifetime of aches, pain, even death. Why you think the Lord said to not eat pork in Leviticus 11th chapter, man? For your health. It gets juicier. Many meals contain various forms of parasites which are destroyed in the cooking process. So regular meals, you may cook it and destroy the parasites in it. It says, however is an adverb, just to let you know, meaning the action is continuing on. It says, the Most High knew what he was doing when he eliminated pork from your diet. Of course he did. In order to kill the Trichinella spiralis, pork must be heated about 600 degrees. In order to kill that parasite, you have to heat that pork to 600 degrees. Now, if you heat pork to 600 degrees, it's going to tell you, it will be like leather. If you did that to try to kill that parasite, you're going to turn that pork into some leather. You alright? It says, no one... Look, right here, I got Trichinella spiralis. I got the definition I had wrote. It says a nematode parasite. I don't really know. I forgot what source I found it from, but I'm pretty sure if you type in this, you're going to find what source I found it at. It says, according to that definition, it says, found in rats, pigs, bears, humans, responsible for diseases. I guess this is where to go back to, trichinosis. Oh, responsible for the disease trichinosis. All right. I'm gonna have to look up what trichinosis is, but trichinosis, also known as a pork worm. So if anybody got a pork worm in their body, that's Trichinella spiralis, man. A fucking parasite from eating pork. But it says it would be like leather. No one could eat it. Consequently, when cooked or fried, as we do our food, the worms remain alive and begin doing their daily work the moment they enter the digestive system, man. It says, and back to Edom, man, this is crazy. That's why the Lord said, don't eat pork, all right? And back to Eden by Jethro Close, he states trichinosis, a disease caused by trichinella worm, commonly found in hogs, is still a serious health threat, particularly in southern states, because them niggas in the south be fucking grubbing on that shit. You know? But you got this guy right here. You can eat pork. Well, you go ahead and get trichinosis, man. Alright? Go ahead and get trichinosis from this, listening to this guy right here. Alright? You can have trichinosis, man. You know? So with that, I pretty much hit the point, man. Pork ain't no, man, the Lord ain't playing. Don't fuck with pork. That's why our people are dying. This is a book called Divine Health, Healing, and Natural Health. God's Plan for Extending Your Life. Don W. Cubison. Probably a man. But with that, I'm going to close it out. Say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Akim Step. Shalom.